Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I just want y'all to listen to this video. Just take a listen. I'm not even going to do a whole big preamble.
Your wife before the mother of your kids has to be the absolute lowest thing a man could ever do. How can you put a woman who can just become a nobody to you by signing a piece of paper over a woman who's attached to you for the rest of your life? The value of a baby mother is so much higher than a wife. It's crazy that men don't understand that. And it's sad that a woman has to tell y'all how to be good men. And the fact that some of y'all might disagree with me on this one just proves that we are all failing as a society. And it's really selfish to think that you're going to be put before a woman who bared a man's child. Y'all wives really need to know y'all place, and being number one is not it. I'm tired of y'all thinking that y'all come before the BMs. We were here before and we're going to be here after. And any female that doesn't agree with this is just a pick me. I know that sounds crazy as fuck, right? Yes. Yo, people on Facebook gotta chill. Ain't no motherfucking way you feel like because you had a nigga kid, you come before his wife. Y'all is crazy as hell. I'll never be that delusional. Putting your wife before the mother of your kids has...
She had you, didn't she? But she is correct. She's correct in that is the delusion. That's actually the delusional part of it. And it's gotta be a real thing that a lot of chicks think, because y'all invest so much in becoming baby mamas and avoiding being wives, that's gotta be true. That level of delusion has to be real. You literally believe that birthing out a man's child gives you this ultimate right to still be a part of his life in a closer way other than co-parenting. Like, what proves the delusion to be correct, as she stated it, was the fact that when y'all think of having children, y'all don't think of a marital household. Y'all think of co-parenting. When you ask a young woman right now about children and things of that nature, she will most likely not talk about having children within the confines of a marriage. She'll talk about them and say, hopefully me and my baby daddy will be able to co-parent and things of that nature. The fact that that's now the default for the younger generation to think of children in the context specifically of not having a marital relationship or a solid relationship with the man that they're having children for speaks volumes about how we have failed as a society. She was absolutely correct. She was absolutely 100% spot on in her assessment of how delusional that thought process is. Because when you listen to her, you're like, what is she talking about? But that's how the chicks think. That's literally how they think. That she's supposed to always have access to the baby father. She's supposed to always have access to his finances and to him. Be in his business, be in, like, know certain things about his household, because my child is coming over there, so I gotta be privy to all of the different things that's going on in your house with your wife, which the only thing that she should be concerned with is the treatment of the child, right? If the child is coming with the dad and being with the dad, and the dad found another wife or another woman or whatever, the only thing that the mother should be concerned about is whether or not his wife treats her child fairly. No mistreatment, no, abuses or anything like that. As long as there's no mistreatment going on with the child, then everything should be okay. But that's not what they think. Again, the fact that our younger generation of men and women want to co-parent, and that is somehow the default and the highest level is a good co-parenting situation, rather than we are a cohesive family unit, and that's how we're raising our children. I'm having children only for a man that committed to me, and I'm not having children outside of that circumstance. But they don't think like that, because when you tell the women, marry before you carry, do not carry children for men that are not in a serious relationship with you, one night stands, situationships, or in anything that is less of a committed marriage, whether you were married on paper or whether you went to a spiritual institution to do so, whatever you reconcile with each other as a marriage, outside of that level of commitment, there's no reason for a woman to carry a man's child. No reason. There's no reason to have a baby for what? Have a baby for what? For who? Why? Because if he want a baby that bad, then he must want you. And if he don't want you, he don't want the baby. Period, point blank. Period. No matter what is said, no matter what is said, men that want you, and they do their best to secure a relationship with you when they want you. When they don't want you, they do not work towards securing a relationship with you. They'll try to secure coochie from you. They'll try to secure a benefit from you if you allow. But men who don't actually want you do not pursue relationships. They don't secure them. They work around it. They'll work around it. They will get the milk for free if you give it. They will do it. That's where the saying even come from. That's what men are talking about when they say, why would I buy the cow when I get the milk for free? That means I have worked around committing to you, yet I have also been able to benefit from having you here around me, or whatever that means to him. But in 2025, since women claim that they're so smart and they're so liberated and you know so much and men are dumb and men aren't ish and this and that, then you should not be getting caught up in the whole baby mama, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't really together yet. We would all that foolishness. Stop having children with men that are not your husbands. Stop that. You can have all the children that you want. You want to experience motherhood? Beautiful, wonderful. I love that for you. But do that in the security of a real relationship, in a real commitment, in a real marriage. Then have your kids. Then have your children then. But having kids for men that you just want to keep a tab on, or you thought you could keep the guy, or you thought that a baby would make him take things more seriously, or whatever the case might have been. It's a couple of different scenarios. But regardless of which scenario applies to whom, stop having kids outside of wedlock. Stop doing that. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, Sister Crimson Kieran. This was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.